So recap for today. Well, we pretty much, we're at Terrence Turner's 7-on-7 combine training. A lot of young, good athletes out here, just going over like small fundamental stuff. Some competition stuff at the end. Some individuals as well. So we did offensive, defensive individuals, and just try to go over some small stuff with the guys to try to tweak it. The amount, like the work that the kids are doing though is great stuff. Like, the ladder stuff, the ladder drills that we were doing, the ladder competition, that was good stuff. The back pushes at the end was good stuff. I think what we did with the quarterbacks, receivers down there with the high school kids was probably the best thing that we got out of the work today. I think that was clutch.
Need a ball? Just grab one. There's a ball over there. And there's a ball in my bag too. Weird, you're not going to get all that velocity, but you want to kind of point the foot at him, right? And go through it. I think we might have actually got it on film. So.
A lot of the stuff that we do with QB1 is like the fine tuning of the mechanics, so it's hard to do that when you have 20 quarterbacks out here. So we try to just pick up on like the egregious stuff, like the real big mechanical flaws, and we'll try to pull those kids aside and kind of show them the right way to go about doing certain things. So that's how it was for the quarterbacks for the most part today. We didn't really get to do any one-on-ones or any throwing the time and stuff. So hopefully within the next month we'll be doing the 7-on-7 tournament. So we'll be able to really start throwing the football around and see what the quarterbacks are like. That'll be good stuff. And we'll be making the playbook for the teams for the 7-on-7 tournament. So we're excited to do that and really start working with the guys. So Jaden, man, that kid, I think last year, he might have threw for 4,000 yards. Was he a sixth grader? Or did Jaden's in sixth grade? Yeah. And he threw for like 4,000 yards. It's ridiculous. The kid, his attention span is there. He has the vibe of a quarterback. You could just see it. Super athlete. He can move, so that's always scary. And once he can really start putting that together and knows what he's looking at on the field, with his ability to kind of run around, and it's going to be scary for him. And along with some of the other guys we're working with at QB1. So we're excited for what the future holds and excited to start getting these tournaments going, and the weather's getting nice, so that's the best part about the whole thing. We start to get outside.
Right. And I can't control him with his chest. But if I get to his shoulder pad, I can now control him. So get to his shoulder. Here we go. Shoulder. Ready? Look at that. Boom, looking right in the chest. Okay? I gotta play with my feet. Take a step that way. I gotta try to take a step that way. And I gotta keep my feet hot. Hot means they're always slightly moving. They're never stopping. The moment he gets you to stop, you're leaning, you try to go here, boom, he got you.
We were down with Turner, with the defensive backs, and I told him earlier, he's one of the only guys I've heard in Massachusetts talk about no man's land. So when you're pressing the corner, some guys want to be 3 yards off, but they think they're pressing, and that you're kind of just in a dead space because you're not in position to turn and run, and you can't cut off any routes. I was going to bring it up for the kids when we were doing the defensive back drills, but again, we focus on small stuff, so it was hard to really say anything. And then Turner said it, you guys are in no man's land. If you're going to get in his face, get in his face. If you're going to back up. I'm like, oh man, that's the little stuff that we try to teach to the guys. So.
All right, so my name is Director Terrence Turner. Down. Ready? Same thing going back. For the 2018. Been saying it since the start of this month. Work. Put the work in. Okay, you guys know that. You know the atmosphere. You know the tempo. You know the intensity. Just make sure we work. Today is going to be a lot of skills and drills in terms of offense, defense, and then we're going to have a little bit of a group competition. Okay, let's get it started. Don't
don't do too much, go.
Awesome. Clap it up.
Let's go. They can.